We'll continue, of course, building up to this evening. Nick, right with us here. I mean, he chatted there, didn't he, about, Manchester United and talking of, being a fallen giant. At least they're not a former giant, that's for sure. But they have had injuries. I can't just blame it on injuries. They have been a common theme, but, something that's continuing as well. We can't just use that as an excuse, though, but it has been a problem.
No, it has been a big problem, as if Ruben Amorim doesn't have enough problems already. And we've obviously seen some more injuries added to their list ahead of this game. Harry Maguire and Manuel Ugarte, the latest players to be ruled out. We've hopefully be able to show you a full list of their injuries here. So as you can see, it is a really lengthy list now. Maguire and Ugarte, but also Lisandro Martinez, Amad Diallo. How important was he when he was fit? Luke Shaw, Mason Mount, Johnny Evans, Bayindir, the goalkeeper, and of course Kobbie Mainoo as well. So a big injury list for Ruben Amorim, and far from ideal for him going into this game.
Yeah, big list with big names. That's the key, isn't it? A lot's been said about captain Bruno Fernandes. I mean, just how important is he to this United side? Paul Merson saying, we're relying on him almost for everything.
Yeah, I mean, his captaincy continues to be debated, doesn't it? But in terms of quality and importance, there's no doubting. No doubting that. We've seen it in the recent games against Fulham and against Ipswich, and we've certainly seen it in the Europa League as well. He's been really influential, and that's really highlighted in these stats here. So these are Bruno Fernandes's per 90 numbers in the Europa League with his rank among Man United players as well. So as you can see, he's second for touches. He's so involved. He's top for final third passes. He's the man they look to make things happen in that part of the pitch. He's their top creator, of course. He's a real goal threat as well with his shots. And then in a game like this evening's against a Real Sociedad side away from home, his off-the-ball work's going to be really important as well, and he's top in terms of ball recoveries. He does get through a lot of work, so they will be leaning on him heavily again tonight, I'm sure.
With forwards continuing, just to misfire as well. How big a concern is this? This lack of goals, but lack of chances as well.
Yeah, it is a big concern. Chido Obi-Martin has looked good, hasn't he, in his recent cameos, but he can't play in the Europa League. Højlund and Xerxes, the only options. They're both struggling for goals, especially this man, Rasmus Højlund. It's 18 games for him without a goal, going back to December 12th. It's been a really poor run in that time. He's only generated 1.9 expected goals. He's only had 15 shots and only 6 on target. He's missed 4 big chances, as you can see, no assists. So a real difficult spell for Højlund. Of course, there's a question of service here as well. But Man United still need to see a lot more from him. Yeah,
out of the FA Cup at the weekend, 14th in the Premier League. How important does the Europa League now become for Ruben Amorim and Manchester United? But the manager, I guess, in particular, really.
Yeah, I think it does become hugely important, doesn't it? The last chance to salvage silverware from a really difficult season. And we have here the percentage chances given to the top clubs in the Europa League according to OPTA's predictor here. And as you can see, Manchester United aren't actually the favourites. They're quite far down the list, aren't they? In 5th, they have a 7.5% chance of winning the competition according to OPTA. Lazio, the favourites, with a 17.2% chance, just ahead of Spurs there on 14.5%. So yeah, a big competition for Manchester United now, even more so after the defeat to Fulham. But by no means an easy task to win it.